And now here is Roman Anthony. Swing and a ground ball. Wilson sends it to first. One up, one down. J.D. Martinez stands in. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out. So two down now, and here is Marcelo Meyer. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Alex Bregman. Ground ball, left side. Fires over to first. Digging in, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, one strike. Strike two.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third.
So next, Brent Rooker. Rooker tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. On the ground. To first, the A's go quiet. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Number 44.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Fastball is outside. Ground ball to first, could be two. Soderstrom over to second. How about that double play? Christian Campbell getting ready to hit.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Geloff grabs it on the run. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
The first baseman,
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Soderstrom.
That misses, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Meyer throws across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Miguel Andujar stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to third. Bregman Tosses to first, and it's a 1.
Pitching for the
On to the
Athletics,
third inning. Now it's the right
Number
fielder,
19.
Alex Verdugo.
Mason Miller.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
And that is out of play. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2
Gonna
strikes.
count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Got him swinging. Set.
Now pitching, Justin Martinez.
That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than
Meyer. Campbell has it for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Pinch hitting
well,
for the
that at bat
Athletics,
had a lot
Number
riding on it.
13.
Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look
0-1.
back on when this thing is
That's the
over.
ball.
Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
To third. And it gets by him. Making a move at first. Coming in
Now
as a
on
pinch
the
runner,
third for
Max
the
Schumann.
Athletics.
Out towards
Number
right center
12.
field.
Max.
And the
Schumann.
inning is
Now
on to the
pitching for
fourth.
the
Now
Athletics,
J.D. Martinez at
Number
the plate.
47. Michelle.
In the air, left field on Duhar. Drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer, and that's
1-0.
outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time up. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. And that gets down into the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay, the winning run crosses the plate, and the A's. Ready to go now. Now it's the DH, Trent Grisham. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swinging a foul straight
First
back.
pitch, 1 o'clock.
In the air, right field. Rooker under this one. He's got it, and there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rooker hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one in the air, center field. And makes the play, and that's out. Bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Lifted in the air, right field. Ruth puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Brent Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And there's a hit.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Volpe headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Wade Boggs now. And there's a ball. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
J.C. Esquera, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Out to center. Butler under it. Makes the grab for the second out. So man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he just threw that
No ball, 2
fastball
strikes.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He's there. He's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking
0-2.
ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tyler Soderstrom
that's low.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This to third, Boggs. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Miguel Andujar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a slow roller. Boggs zips it across. 3 up.
Pitching for the
We're back
A's.
to start the third, and there's a new arm on the
Number
mound.
36.
Hogan Harris. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff.
Harris.
He's got a great curveball. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Bernie Williams.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
He's going to have to make sure
0-1.
that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see
0-2.
other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So 2 down now, and here is Babe Ruth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Andujar hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. There's the strike. Tap foul at the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8.
Here's
the first
Luis
baseman,
Urias.
Urias.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. The Athletics down to their last out. This is J.J. Bleday. In there at the knees. 0-1. That one missed. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. 2-0. And now the DH, Trent Grisham. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. This one smoked out to left. Brings it in. And there's one away. So up next, Bernie Williams.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. And that misses. 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Williams over at second, one down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's in the dirt. Swung on, belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags, and will move up to third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Right side, and that one handled. One up, one down. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That one's in there. Strike one. Raley, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016.
0-2.
The next offering misses, and that's ball one. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Cal Raleigh stands in now and watches strike one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Matt Brash.
Now pitching for
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's gonna.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
throws,
he's
save.
in
That's
there.
a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's ripped into the outfield. And that one is out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Boggs around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, safe. And they lead by 3. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 60.
On the ground to third.
Taylor.
Over to first.
Taylor.
1 out in second. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
It's
Good
0-1.
pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
So digging in, Bernie Williams. Doubled in his first AB. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Stays alive. Good eye in that
That's the
spot.
ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. J.P. Crawford batting with one down takes a strike. Got him swinging. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one ripped but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Ball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and the Mariners
Pitching for the
back in
Mariners,
Seattle. Top half of the third
Number
inning. Now the
52.
left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Snyder.
Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez racing after it. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Foul ball.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Finds its way through, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one gets past the catcher. Volpe into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at second. Outside low, and the count's full. Smoked on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Wade Boggs will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's a rip to short, but he's there.
Now pitching. Luke.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. First pitch swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
The right
So 2 down now, and here is Dominic Payne. This to third. And that'll do it. A 4-0 shutout into. Now it's the DH, Trent Grisham. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
1 o'clock.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Swing and a foul, out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And the righty deals. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Number 97.
2 outs, nobody on. At the plate, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Sheets brings it in for the third. Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. That one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Caught him looking for the K. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And downstairs, Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2021. In the air, left field, down the line. The throw into second, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Back here in San Diego, top of the second, Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Here's a 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. Here's Wade Boggs now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. J.C. Esquera, the next to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bogarts right there to make the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Outside. Full count, 3-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Bogarts makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle.
Oh, gets dirty. And they get the out. Luis Ariz stands in. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees. Grounds 1 to short. Volpe. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Xander Bogarts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Jazz tosses to first.
Pitching for the Padres.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Wandy Peralta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bernie Williams. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit left side. They get 1, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ruth at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Ball 1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
2 strikes.
That misses. Ball 2. 2 out, space is empty. Got him. Ready.
Now pitching. Luis.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. And there's a foul ball. And ball 1. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Last chance for the Padres. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. Now down by 2. It's 3-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Popped up. Goldie. Ball game. And your final 3-1. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty. And now the DH, Trent Grisham. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Grisham. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. And the first offering is not close.
We have a switch hitting legend at the plate right now, Boog. Bernie is just so smooth with everything he does. He can swing it, he can field it, and rumor has it he can really play the guitar. He's one of those guys that is just great at everything he does.
Yep,
And that one got a piece of him. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes the throw.
Nope, he's safe.
Save!
Safe!
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Runner around third. The run comes in to score from second. Not in time. He's safe.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in two. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now, Anthony Volpe. Sanchez makes the ground. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. And strike two.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have enough.
Throws to first. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one to first. And foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Otto Lopez stands in now and watches strike one. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Boggs fires over to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Connor Norby now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Corrals it. And that is
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the
Number
mound to start the
51.
second. Declan Cronin.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing to
0-1's the
one.
count.
Next offering is fouled back. Jazz goes down on strikes. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Grounded out his first time up. Pulls that one foul. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Sanchez makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Esquera at third with two away. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Close, but called a ball. 2-1. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. De Los Santos takes it himself. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers swings through that one for strike one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. Swings through that one out in front that
1
time.
ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Goldie. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Foul ball there. 2 out, space is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. To the right side. Jazz tosses to first. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
Number 53. Kelvin.
And a foul ball.
Boucher.
Here comes a pitch. That
That's a
misses,
ball.
and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Next offering
2-1.
misses down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And he
3-2.
dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to short, Edwards. Slings it across, and one away in the top of the third. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Outside low, and that is
Counts
ball
1-0.
one. And there's a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Off balance feet, there's one. And that's all they'll get. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Myers pulls that one down.
Now pitching.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's in there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
The first baseman,
Davison De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of
Here's the center fielder, Tommy Pham. Out to short, Volpe. Fires across the diamond, and an easy out to start the game. Gavin Sheets, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. Andrew Vaughn in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, Birdie. And he can't come up with it.
He's good.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Heel, ready to fire now. Slice to right, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's the DH, Trent Grisham. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Bernie Williams digs in now. This one in the air. Hayes has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here is Babe Ruth.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. Back here at PNC Park, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. On the ground to third. Boggs fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. O'Neal Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls,
2 outs,
2 strikes.
base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the second, and now Jason Dominguez. That one lifted to left. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here is Goldschmidt. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. In there safely.
Waste no time there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Around third. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Stepping in, J.C. Esquera. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out. And we're back. Brian Reynolds here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground right side. Over to Goldie. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Key Brian Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Number 51.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Bednar.
That misses off the outside edge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team effort.
Runner on the go. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz under it. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right
0-1
there.
count.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one hammered back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Ruth on third with 2 out. On the ground, right side, Gonzalez. On to first. That ends the inning. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Luke Weaver.
And I can't imagine any save is an
0-1.
easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Got him. And 1 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's a ball. 2-2 down.
And a good eye there. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Hitter,
Andrew McCutchen in the box with 2 gone.
0-1
And takes a look at a called strike. And that drops in for a strike. Weaver is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Mize back to work. Fastball
No,
is
that's
outside. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He was all.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Into center. Meadows on the move. Makes the grab. Tracks it. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Chase McDermott. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. The other way, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit into the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. In the air, out towards left center. Laureano makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now Jordan Westburg. Softly hit to third. Off balance throw in time. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You know, this
0-2.
guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Outside low. 1-2
1-2
to count. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. High fly ball down the left field line. Dominguez going back on this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to buck.
The tag, and they got him.
Now
New inning getting started.
Orioles,
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder,
45.
Jason Dominguez.
Keegan.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Now, Rafael Palmeiro. Slider right there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late on that fastball. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. Laureano comes up to hit. Just missed. Next offering is down low. Ripped to short. They take the force out. Inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Number 56.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Sir
quality
Anthony.
pitches out of him right here.
Dominguez.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next pitch
1 ball, 1
way
strike.
upstairs. High fly ball, shallow right field. Holliday makes the grab on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ball.
Mayo in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Fought off foul. Way
2-1.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
Zero
that's a
balls,
good
one strike.
approach paying off.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A soaring
Now
shot to
pitching
center.
for the Orioles,
It's 4-0.
number 51.
Tyler O'Neill now at the
Matt.
plate. Out in
Bowman.
front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So two down. Jason Dominguez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Checks over to
No, he's
first.
safe.
Back safely. That misses
1-0.
the zone. Ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 1-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Back here. And a swing and a miss.
Felix
0-1.
Bautista.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is
0-2.
strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Gary Sanchez now at the plate as he swings through strike
No ball,
one.
one strike.
Bautista, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff,
0-2.
racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to
No
stay
ball,
alert
2
and
strikes.
ready. He's got to make.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes.
All right, ready to go here. Now at the plate, Brian Roberts. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball,
Ball.
and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little
2
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here is Gary Sanchez. Late swing fouled off. And that one ripped into right. And that's the 3rd out. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was
1 ball,
out front
1
that
strike.
time.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed. That one just
Counted full.
misses, and that's ball 3. High fly ball out towards left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it, and there's one away. And now it's Austin Hayes. And a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a
No,
park
that's
like
it.
this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Strike 2.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Just
That's a ball.
missed. 2 out, space is empty. Towards
That's
first,
ball.
and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And that just misses. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tony
Now pitching
Santillan.
for the Reds.
He has a great slider with
Number
tons of
64.
movement.
Tony
Swing and a foul out of play.
Santillan.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders
0-2.
to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball.
That misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses
1-1.
there, and 1-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A gigantic blast. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0.
Taylor.
One down. Next to hit, Rafael Paul. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. So one out, nobody on. Here's Ramon Laureano. This to third, and it stays fair. So the batting order turns over, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. And that. Back here in Cincinnati. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Reds cleanup.
Now pitching. Felix Bautista.
That one at triple digits. Bautista in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spit off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Right down to shoot. 0-1. That one missed.
Ball.
Stevenson, the lead runner out at second. Trevino at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Santiago Espinal up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
No balls. 1 strike.
Up the middle. Roberts. Over to first. Third out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Alexis Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's fouled away.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Right side. Espinal. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Gary Sanchez now 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a little roller right side. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat.
No,
He got
missed.
the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly
1-2
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's a ball. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, way back there, and that is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, one away.
Number
and
79.
here is Jordan Westberg.
Ian.
Swings through that one. Still only one out here in the inning. Off the plate inside, and now it's even 1-1. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. Smoked to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. It has the distance, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Laureano comes up to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Brian Roberts digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hayes. And puts the squeeze on that one. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Slow ground ball to the right side. Horowitz steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. One down. And now Kobe Mayo. Right through there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one down the line. Hayes jumps, throws, on target. He got him. Nice play. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Hit hard, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Base hit into center field, headed for the plate. The throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting second.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And the slider just misses. Just off the inside edge. 1 out, base is empty. And a slider in there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the catcher.
This is Joey Barton. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a
Pitching for the Pirates.
back here at PNC Park. All set for the start of the inning. And Martinez
Bednar.
gets under and pops it up. Gonzalez makes the play. 1 down. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. That's hard hit on the line. 2 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Whips it to first. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the second. Ryan Reynolds here. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Key Brian Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Key Brian down on strikes. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
Outside, that's
and
ball.
delivers outside. Check swing, called strike. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That's the and we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 43.
On the ground to third.
Ryan.
He's to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. So now the DH spot, Kobe Mayo.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1.
offering. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ball 1, no
Sanchez
strike.
jumps out of the way of ball 1. In the air to left center. McCutchen sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in an
Ball
at bat
1's
like
the count.
this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Tap foul at the plate. Mayo off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He made it
Now
look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable
Number
matchup.
55.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg.
Sugar.
And that is out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on, 2 outs. Well struck left field. And it one hops the wall. 1 run across. O'Neill flies around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they're up by 3. So runner at second, 2 down. Martinez now at the plate. And that one popped in the air left field. Connor Falefa makes the bottom of the Felix Bautista into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now here is Jack Sawinski. That's down and in. A slider missed. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together for him. Really important at bat coming up now.
And a swing and a miss. Sawinski at second with 2 down. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. The shutout in this one, 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And here it comes. To the right side, Holiday. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now, Cal Ripken Jr.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
This one in the air, right field. O'Neill makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That's
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. To the right side. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. Right through there for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Ripken tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jackson Holiday batting with one down, takes a strike. And it chases that one below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Batting first,
Here's Tyler
the right
O'Neill.
fielder, Tyler.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
0-1.
Called strike right there. Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty, and that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Eflin back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one hooked foul. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And there's a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled
Now
it hard
pitching
into
for
the
the Orioles.
outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a miss like that.
Jordan Westberg swings through it for strike 1. Way out front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. J.D. Martinez stands in. Fouled off. He was late. Rip towards third. They get the force. That ends. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. And fouled off. Here's your 1. And ball 1.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. In the air, left field. Out number 2. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Foul ball there. And that one off the outside edge.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Westberg. The throw to first. Inning over.
Pitching for
And
the
welcome back
Orioles,
to the ballpark. Top half
number
of the third
43.
inning. Leading off, Rafael
Brian
Palmeiro.
Baker.
What a stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. No outs, runner at first. Laureano comes up to hit. That one hit to right. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for first. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Ryan Roberts. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, left field. Laureano settles under it. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Flied to right his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the third, no score. On the ground to the left. On to O'Hearn. That's out number. Set for the bottom of the third. And into the box for Baltimore. Cedric Mullins.
Now pitching.
And strike 2.
Batista.
0-2.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Here's Ramon Laureano. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Up and in. Gonna count 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth.
Ryan
the
O'Hearn
first
comes
baseman,
up to hit.
Ryan.
And there's a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings.
That's the ball.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, start of the 4th, and now the DH, Kobe Mayo. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Ripken up to 3rd on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position is Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
well, a come and get me
One strike.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings and misses.
No balls,
And the
2
count is
strikes.
0-2. Ball 1 there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is Jordan Westburg. And there's a strike.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
No batter, number
Substitution
7.
now at second base.
baseman,
On to run for Baltimore. Jorge Mateo. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Pitch misses inside. And a count even 1-1. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that is downstairs.
Ball, that's down.
And that's ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now into the ball game on left-hander out of the bullpen,
Number
Keegan
45.
Aiken.
Keegan Aiken. This came for the Orioles.
And that
Now
one
playing
fouled
first
off.
base, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is J.D. Martinez. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins brings it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Ramon Laureano. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the
Now
dugout.
pitching for the
It's their
Orioles.
second home run of the inning.
Number
It's
56.
3-0. So back to the top
Serenity.
of the order. Now a
John
chance for
Vigay.
Ryan Roberts. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill makes the play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Orioles,
No, that
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the
1-1.
plate. They've been chasing pitches
No, that
outside
missed.
the
That's
zone
the ball.
all game, and it's led to some frustrating
Ball.
moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
3-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, in there for strike 1.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. That misses
Ball.
the zone, and it's 2-1. 1 out, and a runner at second, and here in extra innings. And he chases that one. Strikeout number 8. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Gary.
And that
That's
misses.
low, that's a ball.
And that's ball
Sanchez.
1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in extra
No,
innings.
that's out.
And that's outside. That one
Count's
misses. Full count now. Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout. And the batter now, Brian Roberts. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now. And now Kobe Mayo. Swing and a miss, ugly swing right there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside with the breaking ball. And look out.
You hit him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
No left fielder.
And now it's Austin. Hayes.
Hey. Now pitching. Play.
That's a strike.
Oh.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
First pitch, and he just misses. That's to third. Whips it across, and the Reds go. Top of the second, here's Tyler O'Neill. Green back to work. That's to third. Marte zips it across. One out in the second. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's a ball.
And that's outside. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now J.D. Martinez.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Marte with a throw to first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Out to short. Gal gets it over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. At the plate, TJ Friedl. And that one lifted in the air center field. O'Neill puts it away. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the first baseman,
Now
Rafael
pitching for the Reds.
Palmeiro.
Number 15.
Off the
No,
mark
that's
there.
out.
Emilio. Pagan.
And there's a
2-0.
ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Laureano comes up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Great hands on that
Now
swing.
pitching
Took the
for the
barrel
Reds.
right to the baseball. Caught it
Number
out front
64.
and ripped it into the gap. At that
Joe
point,
Ryan.
there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for
It's
two.
0-1.
That's just a great feeling.
Next offering is fouled back. Roberts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Mayo,
Outside,
the next to
ball.
hit, takes outside. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2's the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way,
Full
and
count.
that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now 2
Miss.
on
Ball 4.
and
Take
2
your base.
outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gary Sanchez now. Late with the swing there.
There was a high velocity fastball
0-1.
in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Trevino collects, fires to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. Down the line. And that drops foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hines.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Late swing fouled off. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
The first baseman.
And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand in for a strike. 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Buchholz is just one strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Yoshida tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. Raley should have this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. So 2 down. So 2 down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Lifted in the air, right center field. Raley on the move to the gap. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ripped to short. To second, Polanco. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robles under it and makes the play. First and second, no outs. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one kicks away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Swing and a ball driven out to center, ranging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. 1 down. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. 2 away. And first offering is foul. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ripped to right. Raley makes the grab. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. And fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and it's a 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. High fly ball out to left field. Sawinski on the move. He makes the grab. One away. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the air, left side. Sawinski moving under this one. Nabs it. That's out number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does.
That ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Foul ball there. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Good eye right there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa.
Edge in his zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and that. Back here at PNC Park, second inning set to go. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that's way high. 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Forwards gets there. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. David Ortiz digs in now. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one moves his feet. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's a foul ball. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
We head to the bottom of the second. Brian Reynolds here. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed. And a count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. This one lifted in the air, left field, Ramirez. And there's one down. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Right through there for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. On the ground, out to short. And that will end the inning. On to the third inning, and here's the catcher,
Now
Connor Wong.
for the Pirates, number 60.
That one out to right. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Roman Anthony. Fly to left his first time. Hard hit left side. Fires to first in time. J.D. Martinez stands in. Fly to left his first time. Sliced hard but foul. That one missed. High in the air, out to right. Reynolds makes the play. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No left fielder.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And there's a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Hit on the ground to short. Meyer. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Santana back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Left field, Sawinski. He's got it, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right side. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramirez goes after that one for strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got
high fly ball, right field. Reynolds gets under it, makes the grab, and that's the third out. And we're back.
Now pitching, Roy Halladay.
Fouled off. He was late. Slice to right. Fair ball. They're waving McCutchen home. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off. And a